What's up? It's your girl Nikisha Simmons coming to you straight from high fashion and events. Today we are going to focus on color. Yes, God. As you can see, I got my skin primed, my hair pulled back. We're going to be focusing on makeup colors. Most people think that you can only put colors on your cheeks and on your lips and maybe do some shading, and on your eyes, but you have to do them all at one time, and you really don't. But today I'm going to focus on the eyes, and we're just going to play a little bit with color. As you can already see, I already have my hair pulled back. I want a little bit of wave in my hair today, so I kind of like pinned that. And my face is already washed and primed and ready for this. So what I got going on is I washed my face with Mary Kay's Clear Proof. Yes, I am a Mary Kay consultant, so I did wash my face with some of my Mary Kay product, the Clear Proof, and I did the charcoal mask. So this is what you are seeing. So today, it's all done. I have here my favorite mirror. My mirror is actually two-tone. I actually really love it, and as you can see, I got some of my stuff going on in front of me, but as you can see, I got all my stuff down here. And so I'm just going to be verbalizing what I'm putting on, not really showing any of the product off today. Just want you to focus on how to get your face going the way you want it to. So I usually like to use a prime that I like to put on. I usually put everything on my product. I usually put it on the back of my hand, and I use a sponge to like work it on. And so right now what I have is a primer that I'm working on, and I'm also gonna use my mirror here, but I'm gonna try and focus here at the same time. So yeah, but I use my prime because I like to put that on. Today I don't have in the office with me, but today I also like using lasting spray in between. So that's really good. So I'm just putting my prime on, and I'm just spreading it out and just working it into my skin. I love doing that. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to put a little bit on my eyebrows, a little bit on my cheeks, and just working it in. Now what I like about this prime, people think that you have to wear makeup in order to wear prime. Nope. What prime does is when you are taking pictures, and if you're like anything like me and love to be in front of a camera, doing this with just by itself and rubbing it in really good with your makeup will take some of that shine off, but also make your face camera ready at all times. And it's not really heavy, it's light, nothing really big. Now for me, the next thing I like to do is I like to use a wax on my eyebrows. I must say shots out to my sister-in-law, Cazette in Mississippi. She's not here in Minnesota. My sister-in-law, love her very much. She really hooked me up with some of her beauty tips. I love her sharing with me. But this is my favorite. I like using a flat brush. As you can see, it's extremely flat. And I use this only on my eyebrows. And what I got going here is I like for my eyebrows to go this way. And before I do it, I usually normally brush them. But how I brush them is I just usually brush them with just a little brush here. Just to get them to lay, nothing. And every woman should always keep her brows maintained. So even when you are in a rush, and this is part of your self-care, when you have downtime, you should be maintaining your brows. You should be, if you color them, I usually color mine with a little bit of beiging, and I keep them clean and neat. So for those days when I'm rushing and I need to just put on some brows and go, I can do it. So I'm just going to do brows. And everything goes on a little sloppy for me a little bit sometimes. And I'm kind of getting the shape right. That's usually... And I try to go with the natural shape that's already with my eyebrows that I have. But what you can do, as you can see, your hairdresser, your cosmetologist, or a lovely lady at the nail shop, I usually say go with your natural eyebrow. Don't let them get in there cutting, clipping away extra stuff, because it just destroys your eyebrows when God has already blessed you with some specific to your look and for your face. But if you want to experiment and have fun, then, you know, do so. So for me, I got that going on, and it looks extremely heavy, doesn't it? It looks like Frankenstein, but it's okay, because as time goes on, we're going to thin it out and make it as natural as possible, and that's what I love. So my next step is I love using my concealer. So I use a little bit of my concealer, and it's not the exact same color as you already know. And I use a similar brush to the other one, but this one is strictly for concealer. And it's also flat, as you can see. I love it. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up under here. Just cleaning up. Now, the more you do this, the more practice you get. When you do it and you time yourself, the better you'll get at just going in there and doing it instead of taking hours and doing this. Sometimes my regimen, depending on what I'm doing, who's around the house bugging me as far as the hubby and my kid, or if we have guests, this can take a time, but I try and, you know, my husband has been urging me to do a 30-minute video, so hopefully today we'll see where we get at, because right now we're at 7 minutes in. So yeah, so this is where we are, and it looks kind of funny, but you're using the concealer to just clean up and get that shape the way it's supposed to. Then I'm going to go back in with my wax again. And I still have some concealer, as you can see, left on my hand. So we're going to use every little bit of that. See? So it's coming along. And I'm going to clean it up some more. So I hope that you guys are having an awesome time. Next time I'll try and do this live, but I had so much other stuff going on. I try to go live sometimes. It's good to go live sometimes to see who's out there. But I wanted to have the ability today to do just a little bit of editing until I get a lot more comfortable with doing this in front of the camera. Done some other things in front of the camera, but makeup is different. I've done makeup in front of the camera though. So there we go. That remaining of that shadow, that's left, I just usually put it right there. And I hit the remaining on this side right there, just get it all up under there. I usually like it just in that area there. And then I will do this with my finger, because my finger is small and it can get up under the eye. And then it looks like I've been sitting with sunshades on, huh? Yeah, I know. So the next thing I like doing is I like using my foundation, and it is an extremely dark foundation, and this is not the one that I normally usually use. I usually use some stuff by Mary Kay because it's like to my skin tone, actually really good stuff. But this is stuff that I just bought over the counter today when I'm in a rush, when I run out and haven't placed my order. But this is fit. Nobody's endorsing me here. This is just, I'm sharing stuff, that products that I use. No one's endorsing me. So let's make that clear. But this is just stuff that I normally use, and I like using it. And as you can see, it's a tad dark, but it's okay. It's all good. And I usually spread that out. Pretty soon here, when my Mary Kay order arrives, we'll go ahead and have some real fun with the Mary Kay stuff. But this is just my everyday stuff. And I'm kind of going over, you see where I did my, kind of going over where I did my concealer, and it's a little light. And I'm putting a little bit on my lips. Sometimes this is usually when I get this all evened out. This is when I will personally spray one spray of my lasting spray at this time. I usually like doing it in between, and so I'm just spreading out all of it all over my face, making sure I got it even. I usually like that Cali girl look, as you see. Like I've been sitting in the sun for a while. So that's my Cali girl look. That's what I say. And then for me, I go ahead and I still got some stuff product left on my hand. And what I normally do, I'm gonna put it over my lips. And I take it off and make sure with the mirror that I got everything covered, that everything is blended like it's supposed to be. And I don't like to do a lot of shading. I like to stay a little bit on the natural side. I am darker, so I like to stay a little bit on the natural side for me, you know. But if you like to shade and you know how to do it very well, you know, go for it. For me, I like simple shading. And so now I'm going to put my powder. I like to put my powder on. Now I don't really like to go too much because I don't like to get that ring on my clothes. But I do love lots of powder. And as you can see, it's looking really natural. Oops, I dropped my earring. We'll get it later. But it's looking really natural. And these earrings are also on my website. You can check them out. They're there under accessories. There we go. And I love this look. And so now I'm just going to go back, fix up my eyebrows, make sure they are on fleek the way I like them. I'm using that brow again. And I'm just fixing up. That's it. They're really done. We've already cleaned them up. They were really heavy earlier. Now, just putting our makeup on around them has just toned them out a little bit. They're not as heavy as before. See? Love it. And for me, I like to use a little bit of shadow, but the lightest color. So we are going to use a little bit of it. And this is not a shimmery or nothing like that. This is just regular. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just highlighting up under the brow what was already there. And it's a liquid. And then I'm going to go set it with the powder. Because I always like to set with the powder. That's one thing that I learned from Miss Extraordinaire Diva Carmen Allen. She always said, "You always set. Did you set?" So she's awesome. She is a beauty consultant. And so I know lots of divas who do lots of awesome things. So yeah, I'm just setting, as you can see, and now I'm going to take that powder and, like Miss Allen always get on me, make sure you set it. So Miss Allen, I am making sure I am setting. So it is set. For me, I usually just like to still go over it with the bigger brush. I'm just a little, and I'll get in close so you can see it. But this is it. This is my finished look. So I'm doing color on eyes, and so today I was there, and there was one of the ladies who was at the Walgreens came with this stuff, and she's like, "Try it, it's really good on your lashes." And it's making my eyelashes extremely long. So it's got two sides to it, but you put like this white stuff on first. I don't know if you can see it, but it makes your eyelashes get extremely long. So I put that on first, and then we're going to follow up with a color. It just so happened that I went to Walgreens, and Walgreens is not endorsing me, but it's the neighborhood Walgreens there. And they had some really awesome products. One of these was called a Colossal Big Shot, and this is by Maybelline. I forget the sister who's on the package, but I think this is a new endorsement for her. But I will definitely find out who she is because she's really intriguing. But don't worry about those little stuff because you're going to clean up later. We don't leave no mess ups, no smudges. I don't believe in it. I believe in looking flawless, as you can see. So for me, you got some there. We'll look up, wipe it off, close your eyes, wipe it off, use the shadow brush, and in your foundation, just wipe it off. So today my makeup is pretty simple, but I'm just focusing on eyelashes. So I'm just cleaning up where we messed up. I want to go through one more time with my eyelashes. And you, once again, don't have to put a full set of makeup on. Something simple, and then go. See? I love it. So, as you can see, it is blue. Blue. I love it. And I'm just focusing on blue on the eyes. I love it. It is really hot. It is really sexy. Color is in, ladies, for this winter. You know, you can even get away with this in the summertime. But this winter and fall, let's just color it up, especially where we live. See, we live here in Minnesota, and I like to have fun, you know. I like to get really creative. You know, people think because it's the wintertime here, it's boring, but You have to make life fun. I got little smudges. You just go through and smudge it out. Smudge it out. And as you can see, the blue is there. It is very gorgeous. So I am a top and bottom lash girl. Do not do that top lashes without them bottoms. Yes, God. Is that the way Miss T. Braxton Hubert says it? Yes. Speaking of them, they're coming back this season. And she has a new single that's out, as well as Keisha Cole. So I'm dying to hear it. I love both of those ladies. And their makeup. And their stuff is just flawless. I love them. Some of my favorites. So just as well as we did the top, we did the bottom. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, loving it. Have fun. And see, you know what? It just, you know, I know for my, I wouldn't say older, but I would say my more mature divas, they'll be a little scared to do this, but have fun, you know. There's no age on having fun. No age limit on fun. Just have it. Like Nike say, just do it. Just have it. But I love it. And this is the color. And what I really, really like to do next is, there's a color that I like neutral lips. So you don't have to get real big. I'm not going to even line them. I just want to go neutral as possible. See? Neutral as possible. And the focus is my eyes, as you can see. Now, because my hair has been pinned up all day, yeah, the earring is down there. My hair's been pinned up all day, so it should have the little wave going on with it. Yes. So we just unbraiding it. Unbraiding it. Yes. Yes. There she goes. She slayed. She slays. Yes, God. She slays. I will show you how to do this particular wig later on, but yes, she slays. And this is 23 minutes. Yes, for my husband to be exact. I'll definitely let him know. But yeah, this is everyday, normal. You can even go to work like this, you know. So this is me. This is she. She's slaying. So when you get a chance, please check me out. Share it as many times as you would like. I definitely would love that. All the support is definitely welcome and needed. Check out my website at high-fashionandevents.com. Got some new product that's up. Got some new posts. Also check me out on all the social media. I'm on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and my YouTube channel. This will also be posted there, so make sure you go there. Until then, remember, real divas, we don't compete, we complete one another.